This is the Lupo Smart Panel, and it is by far the brightest small little light like this that I've ever seen. It basically just takes what was great about the full-size lights from Lupo and it shrinks it right down to an on-camera light size. So let's start by bringing up the light meter readings because they're just so impressive. You get nearly 4,500 lux at 1 meter when running off simple NP-F batteries. This is brighter than most full-size LED panels in a light that's this small. The color accuracy is there as well, with 97 TLCI at daylight and 95 in tungsten. So this is just a true professional LED panel all round. It just happens to be in this very small form factor. The reason the light is this bright is because of these lenses on the front. So it's the same system that they use on their larger super panel lineup. It focuses and intensifies the already quite bright LED chips, which is why it ends up such a bright light. This does mean though that you get a much narrower beam angle. You're not going to flood a room like you can with most LED panels that you might be used to working with. The light ends up at about a 40-degree beam angle. For me, having this amount of power in a color accurate light in this size is exciting for two main reasons. Firstly, it makes a great backlight. It's just so small that you can clamp it, boom it, do whatever you need to do to get it into the right place above your frame easily. And its brightness means that you don't need to worry about getting it really close to your subject. You can have it that little bit further back if you need to. And its beam angle helps to stop it spilling all over the rest of your scene and helps it avoid hitting the lens to cause lens flares. The second reason that I think this is exciting is how portable the light is going to be. For a location lighting kit, imagine you have just one larger light as a key light, and then a bunch of these as backlights, fill lights, background lights, whatever you need. It's going to be so easy to travel with these. You can probably get away as well with just these and no bigger key light if you need to for some work. Because if you need to get 6 of these in a backpack, no problem, they're easily small enough. Plus the power draw is only 20 watts at full brightness, so you shouldn't go through as many of these batteries as fast as you may think. As lights for a portable light kit, they just tick a lot of boxes, but they're also small enough to just take with you anyway as a backup light. Simply having one of these in your kit bag for whatever unforeseen circumstance you might run into should be very useful. So the body itself is very simple. No screen or fancy controls, just 2 dials, one for brightness and one for color temperature, which goes between 3200 and 5600 Kelvin. For power, you can run it off NP-F batteries like this one here, or the DC input at full brightness. So you can run from a V-Lock battery with a D-Tap cable if you need to, or of course just a mains cable. There's also a USB-C input, which means you can run the light from a USB battery bank as well, but powering it this way only gets you 50% brightness. It could be very useful though for when you're traveling, because if you run out of charged NP-F batteries on a shoot, that could be a really handy get out of jail free card. Another small touch which I really like are the 3 1/4-inch screw threads, one on the bottom, one on the top, and one on the right hand side. This helps you mount the light wherever you need, plus this is how you secure the plastic diffuser that comes with the light. It's not as good as a big proper softbox, but it does a fairly good job of softening the light and just stopping that multiple shadows effect. I really like the Smart Panel. Having this amount of light in such a small package will be useful for just so many situations. But can you see yourself using it for your own work? Let me know in the comment section, and if you want to buy one for yourself, of course, just head over to proav.co.uk. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.